Welcome back to Tower of God, regulars. So, with the last video, the battle for the first wall is finally starting to come to an end. The sniper problem and the windbird problem pretty much solved each other by redirecting the sniper bullet into the brain of the windbird. And, well, Calavan is not defeated per se. He still was able to hold his own even against a completely powered up void. The sacrifice of the flagship did not go as intended. Calavan was explicitly promised that by sacrificing the flagship and his followers with it, the whole battle would be solved. And, well, unfortunately for Calavan and Jarl's army, the Canine people evacuated into the part with the needle cannon, and Bum teleported it away before the flagship exploded. So Dovon losing Kunhind Luch and Calavan losing all of his followers was pretty much entirely pointless. I am sure both of these people will not be very happy about it, and what they are going to do about it, well, let's just continue. Yes, we made it! Woohoo! We won the battle at the first war. A bit of a premature celebration, we are not done yet. We can finally avenge our people! I thought this was it for real this time. I mean, I can see the future and predict whether we'll live or die a bit earlier than anyone else, but still.
I believe in Black Turtle all along.
You say that, but isn't this defense a bit over the top then? Oh, Rock walled them in apparently.
This is just to make the ride comfortable.
Sure. Versus Calavan still. Potsdam. We barely managed to save the artillery. It hurts that we lost the cage, but it's already a miracle that we came out of a battle of this scale, this unscathed. Huh? Wait, how's the Slayer Cannon doing? Is he okay? Yeah, maybe, kinda. Bum had to, for the first time, consciously use up the souls inside him. I do wonder if this will turn out to be a Full Metal Alchemist situation. Like if you know the series with Hohenheim in the end and what he did with the souls. I will not spoil it any further in case some of you haven't seen it. It's a really great manga and anime. At least the Brotherhood version is. The old Full Metal Alchemist anime series is kind of Anyway, enough of that. Just teleported this huge thing, but doesn't seem as exhausted as I thought he would be. Must have some pretty insane Shinzo stamina. Apparently even close to maybe infinite. The more I get to know him, the more amazing he is. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much the sentiment of quite a few people. Hey, shall we continue? Although it does seem that your army corps' fate is already sealed, no matter how hard you fight. What is Calavan doing? Looking at the destruction of the cage and the sacrifice of his people? Hey,
Calavan?
Lord Calavan,
Has he lost the will to fight?
must be in shock, not that I don't understand. But I don't exactly enjoy seeing such a great warrior looking so down. He mostly looks like empty. Like is he thinking what to do next? Or remembering his history with his men? I'd really like to cut him into pieces and devour his soul. But since I absorbed the power of the souls from that explosion just now, if I were to fight right away, it would only hurt my reputation. I give in some time. Looks like everything came to a standstill. What now, Division Commander? We're completely surrounded. At this rate, yes, surrendering. What? We've been abandoned. The Army Corps commander is not responding. There won't be any reinforcements. All the enemy high rankers are still alive. If we try to fight them now, we'll only sacrifice more of our troops. Surrender, everyone! Cease battle! Okay, but it is a victory. Woohoo! Lord Hong! Oh, the intern is also still around and still has her little pet thing. The 4th Army Corps surrendered. We made it. You want? Oh, she is clinging to the wreckage, floating all around. Apparently, these little spiked ball things are manned fighters, and Kon Hong was in one of them. Luckily, not killed when they were torn apart. The enemy surrendered. The battle for this wall is over. While Bum still contemplating what he did. We won! Thank you. Bum. Bum! Are you alright? Kun, you helped Mr. White get his power back, didn't you? I survived thanks to that, but that was really dangerous. Yeah, he gets a little bit murdery at time to time. Next time, please at least give me a head up. Bum, did you use the power of the souls you took from White? Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. Actually, I feel like I'm bursting with power. I don't think we'll have a problem moving on to the next wall like this. Oh, a nice hug. Let's try to think of it as a good thing. Those souls probably lent you their power thinking that you'd use them for a good cause. But don't blame yourself. You see, White's power, like you predicted, I revived it with the souls of the people who died in this battle. But I didn't think about them at all while I gathered their souls, so I didn't feel guilty either. I'm sure the same goes for White. The fact that you feel sorry for them and it hurts you so much to use their powers distinguishes you from me and White. Don't ever doubt those feelings of yours. I'm terrible at giving speeches like this. I'm only doing it because the experts of cool speeches like Urek or Yuri Jahat aren't around. I don't know. Urek is mostly kinda awkward. Like he tries so hard to be cool and okay. White is happy. Blowing up the flagships. His own soldiers, Wayne? How could he kill them like that? How could he do such a thing? Luch was on that flagship when it blew up. What? You sure, Luch? Was he still alive? I'm certain of it. Luch was the one who blew up the flagship. That new 4th Army Corps commander. I bet he's behind all this. I'll never forgive him. I'll never forgive that son of a bitch. Oh. Yeah, that guy has a problem. Like 2 problems. Probably even more problems than that, but Dawn and Calavan being the most pressing. Dawn, she's got the same look in her eyes as when I first met her. Guess this means we're going into battle again to avenge someone else. Dawn, to be honest, I don't want you to fight either, but if we don't fight, Also Karaka? What is he doing? Oh, he got those people back from his dimension. Yeah, right. Chanhee and Jinsung were not Jinsung. I forgot his name. Oh no. Shit, I am actually blanking on his name. Anyway, and I'm not looking through all my notes to find him again. Eh, Those two were fighting in Caracas dimension. This place. Are we back on the outside again? Yes, it's good that nothing important was messed with. Karaka, what the hell have you done? How did the battle? Your army corps lost. What? I I don't know for sure, but it seems like the new army corps commander abandoned you guys since he blew up the main ship without even sending it into battle. That can't be. Don't you lie? Why would you do that? If it's so hard to believe, have a look for yourself. Your flagship is gone without a trace. Uh, Back to Calavan. This is bothering me now. What the heck was his name again? I completely. How can I blank on his name? Hansung. I could only remember Jinsung, but no, that was that was Bum's mentor. Lord Calavan, is it true that Army Corps Commander Librick abandoned us? Yes, it is. But how could he? Then that means the explosion of the flagship? It was an order from Corps Commander Librick. I believe he was planning to abandon us and form an entirely new Army Corps with new soldiers. What are you going to do now, Lord Calavan? Division Commander John here. If I go against the military law to take back my position as Army Corps Commander again, will you follow me? So he does plan to be still loyal to Jarl's army? Not what I hoped for, but... pardon? Lord Calvin, you mean... That's right. I'm going to kill Army Commander Librick and take back my position. I mean, he did promise that he would kill him if the plan fails. This is unexpected. Uncompressed Evankel just looks awesome. She does need some new clothes, but... What the hell? I've never imagined the dummy would have divine sea creatures defending it. So she did find the sniper, but hopefully she'll surrender now. I guess the dummy itself was just a fishbowl designed to send the creatures out if it came under attack. No wonder you took the risk and stayed in the dummy. Oh, so these wasn't actual wreckage, it was just fake wreckage as a hiding place. With divine sea creatures in it. But it's no use resisting now. You heard the news from the outside, right? The 4th Army Corps has already surrendered. Crack. Even with the divine sea creatures, you don't stand a chance against me in close combat. Wait! I don't want to fight you anymore. But I participated in this battle for my own personal reasons anyway. I don't want to sacrifice my life for it. That's at least smart. I'll help you. Please spare me. My information will be useful to you guys. Evankel apparently did not expect that. If you let me live, I'll tell you the location of the secret place hidden within the nest. Secret place? Do you know why the army and the Lopobia family decided to fight here in the nest? If you don't know why, you guys will never make it out of here alive. But back to Bomb. And him dispelling the protection boards. Load the needle! Oh, will it work? Are we really moving right on to the next wall? I know the 4th Army Corps surrendered, but everyone on our side is also exhausted. Not sure if we should rush ahead like this. There's a high chance the Jihad's forces never thought we'd make it past the first wall. Now that they are in panic, isn't this the best time to push ahead? Dragging this out may only increase the fear within our own troops. Besides, Bum feels fine enough and says it's better for us to keep going. It's true. It's true that right now Bum's stronger than he's ever been. White's in his best condition too, but Kuhn, you've got to admit that you can't be objective when Bum's involved. Fine. The problem will be after we break through the wall. We're totally objective. You're right, even that giant needle will only make a hole in the wall for a short while. The enemy will wait until we move in through the hole made with the needle and focus the firepower on it. Apparently with a whole bunch of seahorses and weird burning cauldrons. But we also predicted that much, that's why we prepared. Prepared? A special gift for them in the needle. Oh, they're literally shooting in reinforcements? What? Ooh. It looks like more canine people, at least from the ears that big person. Hmm. Oh. Oh, wait, these are the people from the which floor was it? Like the floor where the second season started, like Love and what was this guy called again? Ugh. Did I note him down even? Ah, yeah. I can't find him anymore. My notes are just too big and convoluted at this point. That other guy. They are on their side now too? Hmm. There's soldiers right there on the other side of that wall. I am trying to remember what their role at the end of that of that arc was, like the test. I do remember Love's little duel against Love. And I don't remember how it did turn out with them in the end. Anyway, so is Bam able to do it? Well, he pretty much has to, otherwise they don't have a way to go through there. Bam. Fire now! And fire they do. And it does smash through the wall. And and what's the reaction from the army behind it as the giant needle is now poking through? And there's the next wall straight behind it, actually. Hard to tell the distance. Guessing from the tiny size of all these other ships, there's a lot of distance between those walls. The second defensive wall, part 1. And this is the command to fire. All troops prepare for attack. Fire the cannons. Slay the enemies who come through that wall. And then the needle opens up. Oh, and I guess they have it still stuck in there so they can literally keep the gap open and use it as a passage. The tip of the needle. Boom. Hmm. And there's that guy, indeed. How many people did you bring with you? Even as a high ranker, I've never seen so many troops at once. Uh, After seeing those cute little regulars on the test floor, seeing these rankers here, almost makes me sick. So yeah, what was your name again? Armored soldiers, charge! Yeah, but unfortunately, I did not know that this guy is that powerful, but given how easily he just destroyed one of the ships in one quick swoop. Let's see how much the armored soldiers can do. Just another slash. Many slashes. Shinzo drawing zigzag. Yeah. Zigzag indeed. And it's just tearing apart the whole attack. Yeah, apparently these armored soldiers are not on the level of a high ranker. Animas, release Shin Ho from the fishbowl. Right, the animas were the other animal people. And apparently this is Shin Ho. Like some Cyclops ram thing? What even is that? Is but apparently it has some giant cannon at its bottom, and as it fires, crashes into said high ranker. Doesn't seem to be particularly uh, afraid of it. Shinzo drawing. Circle. Dispersing the blast from that cannon easily. It doesn't look like he was particularly injured by it. Or any injury, or took any injury from it. But that weird creature still isn't done. Oh, but the swamp noise was lava charging out. Ah! Seriously? Fug? Tester... Oh, Gus Gus. Right, that was his name. Test Director Gus Gus. Is it really true? How did you find out? I came upon it while going through the files yesterday. The location and purpose of your last business trip was top secret, so I tracked the course of the floating ship and found out it was headed for a place involved with Fug. Is it true? Yeah. How could you fool me this whole time? Got to tell the authorities right away. Stop right there, love. Uh, what's that? It's a record of all the fried chicken you've bought with company funds outside of work hours. It's proof that you've been embezzling money. Oh no, blackmail. What? Embezzling money? You've been telling me for years that I can buy as much chicken as I want. I was just saying that no company in the tower would ever spend this much money on chicken. Buying this outside of work hours is embezzlement. I thought you'd actually eat this much. 50 chickens a day? That is a very excessive amount of chicken. He is right. Seriously? You must be out of your mind. If I send this to the regular administration office, you're finished. Once you're on the administration office's radar, you'll never get a decent job even as a ranker. But you just end up being a ranker who cleans up trash on the outskirts of the tower. You liar! Know quite a bit about you. You entered the tower because Fook murdered your parents. Even after becoming a ranker, you were so obsessed with getting revenge that you joined a dojo of a very famous high ranker at the time and received training to get stronger. The master and his disciples all treated you like a member of their own family. Having lost your parents long ago, you probably thought of that place as your new home. Home. I bet those were pretty happy times for you. But that happiness didn't last long. While you were away for a few days, everyone in the dojo was accused of treason against Shah's army and got slaughtered. But luckily you weren't there with them and survived. You wandered around trying to find a way to clear the names of your dead friends. There shouldn't be a king. But you found out later that it wasn't a false accusation, it was true. In the end, the truth didn't matter to you. Confused by this turn of events, you set aside your thirst for revenge temporarily and made up all kinds of excuses to run away from the truth and turned your back on the world, before you finally ended up here. How do you know all that? There's a reason I kept you around as my assistant, even though you hate Fook so much. I hired you knowing you dislike both Fook and Jihad's forces. Remember the Slayer candidate you fought before? Jihad's forces are holding his master hostage, so he is waging a war to rescue his master. I owe his master a debt of gratitude too, so I'd like to help the Slayer candidate. And you're gonna have to come with me so I can make sure you don't talk to anyone. What? Okay, so that's how they got involved in all of this. Why would I go there? I may not like Jar's house, but I have no intention of helping evil. I know you wondered about whether the Slayer Cadet is evil after you met him. It's true that Folk does a lot of evil things, but is the boy evil for wanting to rescue his master? I don't think so. If anyone were to find out about you embezzling company funds, you'd be seen as evil too. But that's a false accusation. Doesn't matter. You don't know whether the Slayer Cadet was falsely accused either, do you? Just because Folk is the epitome of evil, to you it doesn't mean it doesn't make that boy evil too. Basically, he's not good or evil. It's like the difference between fried and barbecue chicken. 50 chickens a day. What? I don't like it either, but if you don't come with me, I'll have to kill you to shut you up. Either way, you risk death, but you'll find the truth somewhere in there too. I'm not telling you to join Fug. I'm asking you to help that boy. If you help me get out of here safely and fight in that war, I'll make sure you're rewarded accordingly. It's up to you to decide. Ah! Flash! The end. I had to bite the bullet to accept Lord Ogoska's proposal, but he probably planned this whole thing, including those files I found. Up, shoot! Alright, his attacks were all baseball themed. The money I agreed to put my life on the line for was sent to me right away. You've just received an insane amount of money. It was way too much money to refuse. And along with a promise to help me escape before anyone else, he promised to help me find the bastard who killed my parents. Really? I mean it. And above all, I can't forgive them for holding his master hostage. There may not be a right answer to the question of whether fried or barbecue chicken is fried or barbecue chicken is better. Mm, fried, definitely fried. But to me, you people, love, lethal move. Are evil. Change up. So he did destroy that ram creature. These look like the twin princesses. Like what are they called again? I should have my other notes ready too. Lylal and Shylal? Maybe? Oh, wait. Sophia. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, we did hear of a Sophia Tan, another Puck elder. So she is getting involved too? Okay. I think it's time for you guys to get out there too. Shake hands. Yes, Miss Sophia? Inside the hole made by the needle, the canine spam and his team. Rushing through the hole. The battle's already begun on the other side of the wall. We'd better hurry. But if we rush in there at once, there's a good chance we'll fall right into the enemy's line of fire. If you find an opening in the enemy's attack, the lead troops will go in first, followed by the rest in turn, just like we planned. The canines will stay in the rear and charge in after. But that was Yama talking, actually. I know it sucks, but Yasracha knows what the canines are capable of. We may have come prepared, but we can't send in the canines first when we have no idea what kind of trick Yasracha's got up his sleeve. Give up on getting revenge on Yasracha? What do you mean? I mean, if you're trying to get revenge, forget about it. You can't beat Yasracha. What do you know, Doom? As long as I avoid that skill of his, it's still not possible. You're underestimating Yasracha. Do you have any idea how powerful he is? I heard a lot about him from our father. I was both very and afraid of Yasracha, but no one else in our family, except our father, expected Yasracha could be such a monster. When Yasracha first came to the Lopobia family, everyone called him a nameless pet cat. All he ever did was sit next to the leader of the family and act cute. Ooh. But it turns out he was a wild beast. Are you sure it's okay to move on to the next wall with Calavan and the 4th Army Corps? Relax, it doesn't seem like he was thinking about stabbing us in the back. He saw the flagship blow up right in front of us. So it is quite a bit of a ceasefire between Calavan and Fuchs forces right now. I know he only promised to help us until he gets rid of the new 4th Army Corps commander and he saves Jin Sung-ha. But having one less enemy to fight even for a little while is a big advantage for us. Yeah, especially since that enemy is Calavan. So he is sitting out this battle effectively, well, as he's waging his own battle against the commander. Trying to fight them as anti-Sacha at the same time would cost us way too many lives. Varun said it's okay, so let's just trust her. We are here to rescue Jin Sung-ha after all. Right. Even though it's only temporary, I never imagined I'd end up fighting alongside Kalan. And he just looks empty. Of course, season 1, the final episode. What? It's really ending like this? How can I, who looked so formidable at the start, ended up as such a tiny creature? It didn't look that strong to begin with, and actually you were a bit hideous. Shut up! So that's they reached the season 1 finale of the anime, I assume. But it doesn't seem you're the only one who looks cool at the end. You turtle. Was the anime made to promote you? It can't end like this. The next floor. Who's that dark looking dude? It's me. He looks a little familiar though. Then, oh, that's Viola, I assume. The next floor. What's he saying? He looks a little sad. Thank you for watching Tower of God on Crunchyroll. I hope it was a pleasant journey. You can continue following Bum's adventures on Webtoon right now. I hope that we can meet again someday. Thank you. I am forever grateful to everyone who has helped produce this anime and to the many readers who have dreamed of Talk becoming an anime over the past 10 years. I hope it was a dream to come true for all of you. It was fine, I guess. I didn't watch the second season though. Maybe I should just to see how they animated it. Might be interesting. Rumble, rumble. While Caliban suddenly looks like he is dead inside. The commander should be very, very afraid. You want us to go to the next wall with us? Yeah, you want to go to the next wall with us and kill the new 4th Army Corps commander? Do you seriously mean that? Yes. I also can't get over the fact that he just replaced his arm with explosion force or whatever. I'm going to pass the wall, kill the 4th Army Corps commander, and take back my position as Army Corps commander. Since we have the same goal of getting past the next defensive war, how about we work together for now to help each other out? Caravan, how are we supposed to trust you? Is it not your goal to rescue Jin Sung-ha? Even if I regain my title, I won't attack you all until you rescue him. You have my word. I don't think you have anything to lose if I fight the 4th Army Corps commander for you, right? What should we do? I'm not sure. Accept the offer. But, Mr. Yu, he's the reason our master was taken away in the first place. And wouldn't fighting Caliban cost us too many lives? And that's before we even get past the next war. Right now, it's best we try to minimize collateral damage. Our top priority is saving Jin Sung-ha, isn't it? Yes, but... In exchange, I'd like you to lead the charge on the next war. And can you promise to get rid of the new 4th Army Corps? To be honest, I don't feel comfortable having you guys come in behind us. Absolutely, we would prefer that as well. And the regular, don't worry. By us, he means also Do-won and Cha. Yeah? We're just teaming up for a little bit. After we're done, we'll never be on the same side again. I know this won't make your anger or hostility towards me go away, so don't worry. You will still be able to fight him in the future. It is a bit disappointing that he is still dead set on staying loyal to Jihad's forces. Hmm. But I guess he can't just give up his principles like that. You and I are eternal enemies. Uh, and someday we'll be able to fight again. Oh, I almost didn't recognize her here with her new clothes. Okay, are you really taking that sniper with you? Yeah, she agreed to help us. But even the 4th Army Corps is a handful right now. I'll keep her close besides me. If there really is such a place in a nest like the sniper says, we don't stand a chance. But if the others were to learn of this, it would be utter chaos. They might even give up on the battle. What did she tell her? You've got to destroy it no matter what. The second offensive wall, part 2. The first wall's been completely breached. The 4th Army Corps was practically annihilated and all the enemy high rankers are alive. This is an inexcusable disaster, Army Corps Commander Librick. How do you plan on making up for this mistake? Not at all, Princess. HQ and I want to destroy and rebuild the 4th Army Corps anyway, so there's no need to be so critical. If any problems come up because of this, I'll deal with them. Oh, a problem is certainly coming for you. The new 4th Army Corps commander is on standby, so don't worry. I see, so confident as always. Where does he get that confidence from? Uh, who is... Oh, yeah, so that's probably a searcher talking. Hey, that's enough. You'll deal with them. Have you forgotten we are in charge of the next war? You're gonna follow our lead in this game. Game? That's right. Princess, we may all be gathered here together, but everyone seems to have slightly different goals. It won't be easy for any of us to stop them on our own anyway. So we prepared a little game where each of us can find a suitable opponent to fight. I highly assume your Socha will still be dead set on fighting the Baylord brothers. You can look forward to it. It's gonna be fun. It will be fun. It will be fun. It will be fun. And his tail wagging. Okay. What's your plan, Princess? I'm thinking of going to dismantle the floating ship with the branch leader. I'll leave Army Corps Commander Yasacha in charge of the battle at the next wall and have everyone follow his orders. Since we gathered all the Army Corps commanders here under the condition that each wall will be under the command of each Army Corps. Do as you wish, 5th Army Corps Commander. It's only right. Thank you, Princess. And Army Corps Commander Librick. I know we are working together at the request of the Lopobia family and HQ, but I hope you refrain from acting on your own again. Now, let's get moving. If we let them gather any farther, it will hurt the Army Corps' pride. Can't waste any more time. We've got 2 Army Corps up against them after all. Make sure you finish them off once and for all now. Yes, Princess. So they go towards their respective battles. Huh? What is that panel about? Frontline by the 2nd Defensive Wall. Love still wreaking havoc. I don't know, fighting against that high ranker. Did we get his name? I don't remember. His armor does look familiar, but high rankers are really tough to beat. It won't be easy. Oh, it won't be easy for Love to wander around on his own, and I can't go anywhere. Why? Because inside that giant needle behind me. Oh, he has to keep it open. Oh, or not. There's a warp device that's gonna help us escape. Once this battle's over, I must defend it no matter what. Really wanna break down that damn wall. Oh, are these the princesses? No. Well, why would the princesses be on their side? I was just assuming, given that they were showing as a pair, and Lila and Shyla were pretty much the only thought that came to mind for that. So they are called Namo and Solar. Sorry. One moment. We'll give it a try. Oh, you're here. Sophia Tan's disciples, wave controllers from Seoul Hyang Won, Namo and Solar. I don't think we have heard the term Seoul Hyang Won before. I know you were hesitant about coming here. Be careful, this place is very dangerous even for rankers. It's alright. It's an honor to be able to help you, Slayers. Honor? I thought you wanted to impress some of the higher-ups in this battle so you can get out of Seoul Hyang Won and get promoted. You said you wanted to leave Seoul soul young one because there aren't any men. You're abominable. You came because you wanted out too. You said there's some game you want to buy or something. So the Soul Young One is some sort of a female-only organization. Can you please say that kind of stuff quietly? It's already annoying enough. That we have to hold hands right now? Because it's only when we work together that our Shinzo's the strongest, remember? Okay. And they seem to be able to form an orb of sorts, like a spiral orb. And assault a wall with that Shinzo blast. What is the commander, the Jihad commander doing there? Dispersing it with his own blast? Or better said, charging through it. Oh no, he blocked it. There goes my first attack. Oh, sorry, Rankers, or something else. If we're not careful, we might end up checking out of life instead of just Sol Young One. Hey, just shut it, will you? And the seahorses transform too and are attacking with him. They're coming! With some sort of buzzsaw attack, apparently. Don't let go, even if you're scared. You want to talk. Charging up another spiral. And at the very least, destroying the seahorses. While love. Guide, the battle's been going for a while now. When are we going to fight? Just wait a bit longer. The enemy hasn't fired their main cannons yet. We must build up our own wall of defense at the same time. Once her lighthouse gives the signal, that's when it's go time. The enemy doesn't have a light bearer. Keep firing. Fire the main cannons. Oh, and that's what they were waiting for. What did they mean by her lighthouse, though? Whose? So the main cannons are these lights in the wall? Or is that even the the second defensive wall? Or just an array of cannons? Fire they did. Oh, that's Sophia Tan herself, okay. Sophia Tan's lighthouse control. Building up her own defense wall against the cannons. Hexagon crystal. Huh? What's going on here? Thought they said there weren't any ranker level light bearers in the battle at the first wall. Unfortunately for them, Sophia is an elder. That's a little bit above just ranker level. Are they hiding a light bearer in the needle? Apparently. Yeah, that's a lot of lighthouses and an impenetrable wall around the tip of the needle. Faryun, what's going on? If we had a light bearer, why didn't we use them before? Because I figured Bam would resolve the situation for us. Besides, this is what she agreed to. This is what she agreed to help us with from the start. Before entering the nest. Miss Sophia, are you saying you'll help us yourself? That's right. I'd like to check out that boy's abilities too. I don't think I can take any troops with me since most of my subordinates will be against it, but if you don't mind, I'm in. Of course, we'd love to have you join us. I've actually had a part for you in mind from the very start. Huh? Could you help us safely escape from the battlefield? We're taking a warp device with us to get safely out of there, to get out of there safely after rescuing Jinsu Ha from the nest. You're good with Lighthouse, so I'd appreciate it if you could protect the warp device for us until the very end. Alright. It almost sounds as if you knew I'd agree to help you. You're a good guide. Too many female people. I don't have. Can't distinguish them all. Like from with voices. With the voices I give them, I mean. But seeing as how a guide like you is looking for an escape route from the get-go, I take it this battle isn't going to be easy. I don't think anybody thought this would be easy. Yeah, but we're still going to try our best. Everything would have fallen apart if we lost Sophia's lighthouse when the flagship blew up. It's a good time. It's a good thing Bam took care of it for us. It may have only been for a brief moment, but he made me feel that being a guide was worthwhile. Wow, you've got nerves of steel. Now, send in the first wave. Especially since her guide powers probably can't account for uh, how Bob is behaving. What did she actually see? Did her guide powers tell her, "Web, the flagship will blow up the cage and everybody we need inside of there. The attack will fail anyway." But she trusted in Bum to do something that will turn it around. At least that's what I imagine. Hmm. Now, set in the first wave. The first wave, of course, being Calavan, Doan, and Char. It sounded like. Oh, but also probably Calavan, Doan, and Bum. They arrive just as their defensive wall is hammered by the cannons. Or not by the cannons, but rather Yasocha, maybe? Given the claws. Not Yasacha himself, but uh, some of his minions for sure. You must be that famous Slayer candidate. Given that they are all animal people. Of course, the mouse anime is clinging to a little piece of cheese. What else? Nice to meet you. We are the feline people. Well, not all of us are, but don't worry about that. I don't see Army Corps Commander Librick. Oh, that was Calavan talking. We have John He in tow, not Doan. Hey, this wasn't in the plan. Where's he hiding? Former Army Corps Commander Calavan, what are you doing with the enemy? Hey, you don't mind me talking down to you, right? Since you're only a company commander now. But are you seriously betraying the army? Yeah, Calavan isn't exactly in a mood to chat. And instead just blasts apart the cannon array. Ah, jeez, holy crap! Oh, frightening. I don't want to harm the other troops. All I want is my position as 4th Army Corps commander. Bring Limerick to me. If you get in my way, I'll slaughter the 5th Army Corps too. Oh, you insane! Hey, screw ranks, I'm gonna kick your ass! Stop it before you piss him off! Don't be stupid, man, he'll destroy you! Oh, but there's your soldier. You guys don't stand a chance against him. Load your soldier! Looks like there are more people here than we had anticipated. Huh. That's alright, but we're going to need some traffic control here. Your soldier just appeared on the other side of the wall. Ooh. So he's your soldier. That got everyone's attention. Now listen up, you brave souls. To match everyone up with their best suited opponent, we're gonna play a game. So, what will that game be like? Oh, but also Domon is also here with Char and White. Oh yeah, they are attacking with their strongest people first. Quite the opposite of Jared's forces, who have no problem doing meat wave attacks to weaken their opponent first. Hi everyone, this is you. I'm going to have to take a break from publishing Tower of God for the time being due to health reasons. I feel very sorry to all of my readers about having to pause in the middle of a series like this. I try to get lots of rest and get healthy again so that I can continue the story when I come back. Thank you for thank you for your constant support. I'll see you all again when I'm feeling better. Since I'm not sure how long this break is going to be, make sure to press subscribe to receive a notification when the series starts being uploaded again. And hit this button at the bottom of the screen. Thank you all, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience. Sincerely, you. Obviously, he did get better. So, how long is the video anyway? Oh, perfect. This seems to be a good time to end the video before they assign their respective opponents. And the second defensive wall begins in earnest. So yeah, this is once again it for today. Until next time.